here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Cannavaro with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from terrific header. There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
That has not gone well. And it's Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Platini. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Mignon will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Corners you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a great pick out. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's a good ball. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in. Platini. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Flings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a searching pass. Platini gets into a good position. And Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bullet. Costa Corta. Now it's Van Basten. Nice sequence of passes this. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Bullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Serginho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bullet. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh, that was one big no.
Chiesa! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
time, excellent interception. Roberto Carlos looking to add to his goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a promising position. Roberto Carlos. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's a dangerous ball. Now there's a... And the shot!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening. It's that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good-looking ball. Otto looking to get on the end of this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Zielinski. Barella. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. This might... It's Van Basten! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And the shot's on here. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Otto does well to get it back. Otto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found the way through, and it's played in here. Nesta is there, and he can get that chance for a shot! Oh, some inspired defending there. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And they're quick to get it back. Kvaratskhelia. Great vision. Crosses it in. Bullish header! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now, can they get him away? It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Çalhanoğlu. That's a little off target. Oh, important interception. Mateus. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He's got away.
Maradona really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Zielinski.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos tries to pass it through, floated through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking for a runner. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Hullet. That is a brilliant interception. Out to the right. And he's been shifted off it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Batistuta. Çalhanoğlu into the channel. That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. And it's Hullet. And it's Maradona. And Hullet! Just a fraction high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Roberto Carlos picks it up from the goal kick. Barella.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Hullet.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Aims beyond the defence, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Numero
And we're off
77.
again.
Numero 18.
So the first half brought no goals.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
He has a
Il
look
numero
up,
11.
and the
Il
finish!
numero 12.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's hoisted clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Roberto Baggio! Oh, that is very close.
Roberto Baggio brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Looking to play him in. Knocks it out wide. Some really good ball moves. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It'll be a throw-in. Mateus. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for options for movement. Barella.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
It's Baggio!
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Inter Milan have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Kaká. And this is Nedved. Shoots! Goal! Milan! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he was quick to react. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's been played through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, not quite.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Big chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20, numero 9.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Il numero 21.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's come to nothing. And he can clear it away. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a promising position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. Pavard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Look at the space here. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Signore e signori,
The game yet to kick off.
benvenuti all'incontro
The
di
excitement
oggi tra-
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Stojkovic, he's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Stojkovic picks it up out wide. Somewhat off target. Stojkovic. That is a little undercooked. Messi knocks it into space. It's played through for him. Costa Curta gets it clear. And they can counter here. Now it's Yamal. That's a little off target. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's having a go. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, this looks sharp. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, can they get him away? Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. That's the throw. And it's Messi. Makaleli. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. AC Milan could counter here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Stojkovic. That has ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driven forward. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Now it's Neymar. And this is Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a ball! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Probing pass. Stojkovic. Rijkaard gets it away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cross flung in towards the middle. That's a decent clearance. And this is Lewandowski. Makaleli. Yamal.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Messi.
recupero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Yamal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Beckenbauer. Yamal. Good ball, good take. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Makaleli. And he's well positioned here. Beckham. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lewandowski. Lewandowski. That's an imaginative pass. And Messi! Deftly away. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now it's Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Lewandowski. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Neymar. Messi. Stojkovic. And it's Rodri. So what can they make of this? And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Stojkovic. Couldn't squeeze it through. Nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Ball driven towards the far post.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
So, third corner of the game.
Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Puskás. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's going to be another corner, I think.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
Corner number 4 coming up
Viene
here.
sostituito con il numero 14.
Mbappe! No, not the best of headers. Fiore. And this is Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That has not gone well. That's a good run down the left. He's chosen to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Oh, can he finish? It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
All square again into the dive. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink.
Baby girl, just slow it down, let your body speak.
Speak.
I know that timing is everything.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
Proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
Cruyff. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Look at the space here. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Kamara. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to clear it. Decent! No mistake! And this is Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Well cut out. No margin for error there. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Makalele clears it away. Van der Vaart. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Lahm is there and he can get that clear. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's intervened well there. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pulling. A header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Rooney. He's found the way through. Goes for a shot! Beckenbauer. That's Cannavaro. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rooney. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Rooney. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Makaleli.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And here's Hullet. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he plays one through. And the shot! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Number 5, Pele!
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. He's having a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Thuram, nicely aimed pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Kamara. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Rooney. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Cruyff. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on
And
the
a quick
other.
announcement today that
Well, they're in a
memorabilia
great
from today's
position,
match
Peter,
is
so
now on
why
sale
stop
in the
now?
stadium
I would
hall.
say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Lahm. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he shoots! Sticks it away! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! And that is about as cool as they come. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.